Okay, we are back. I know I said I wasn't going to be here today, but things change, people change, feelings change too. I never thought the situation would have changed you. Yeah. So, obviously, still have equal highs here on ES. Have some low resistance liquidity coming down, leading us down to this low on the 4-hour time frame. Pretty much the same thing on NQ, just not as clean. Still have the LRL below. We are bearish under this hourly gap. I don't even really know. I don't think we're bullish above it either, because this high right here on the 15-minute time frame, we took out this high, and then we immediately got a CISD, which makes this a high resistance draw on liquidity. So not bullish above this fair value gap. We are just overall bearish. So we have this hourly gap that we are waiting for price to break to then domino, not a domino, but to then take out this draw right here. Excuse me. As of right now, this is a high resistance draw as well. And so is this external draw. It's low resistance on ES, so what I'm expecting to see today is definitely lower prices, but I'm anticipating seeing SMT here, but we're just going to react off of what price gives us for right now. Obviously, we're in that hourly gap. I want to see price mitigate this 15-minute. I want to see price mitigate this 15-minute, generate some LRL for us to just take out. And then we also have relative equal lows resting right here, which isn't a bad look whatsoever. So have relative equal lows. Then let's mark out that hourly low, which is right there. Don't need it all the way over there, but so then we have that low. Okay, so that's pretty much all we're looking for today. As of right now, like, there's not much. We have high resistance liquidity up here. We have a more obvious draw and an extremely obvious draw here on the lower time frame. These 1 minute equal lows. And if we look on ES, did we already inverse that hourly gap? No, not yet. Also still have the same small 15-minute gap. We have LRL coming above on a higher time frame. No LRL on the lower time frame now. Do have triple equal highs leading us up into this 5-minute gap that we can possibly see us run and then continue lower to take out all of these lows resting below. So I'll see you guys at market open. Bye. Wiley. We're going to M&Q, bro. Almost forgot again. Do a little markup. Market opens in 2 minutes, so you got time to do a markup. So we got this here, had relative equal lows, 1 minute time frame. Relative equal lows. This is a simple sell side liquidity. Had this 15-minute gap. And that 15-minute gap, so all we're looking for is retracement into that 15-minute gap, meaning we'll take out these highs, take out those highs, and then have some nice LRL that we have generated. LLR, some nice LLR for us to run. And overall, we could target the end of the bottom of this leg, or we can target the relative equal lows Market's open. Tapped into the 15-minute. Let's see if we can reject it. Also, we are in that 1 hour gap. Just no real draws that I love up there. You know, we got this protected high and we got this protected high. Super high resistance draws on liquidity, so not something I'm really itching to target. Hold on, bro. I gotta spit this out. Escucha la vez escucha la vez okay, within a 1 hour gap. Kind of disrespecting this 15-minute here. We really are. We took it out. That's what we're going for. There's those highs right there. Guess this 1 hour gap was strong enough for us to deliver off of. And we have equal highs right here. Now we have equal highs. Should not at all have a problem running those. Should not at all have a problem running those. I'm kind of surprised, fam. I am kind of surprised. Not kind of surprised, like I'm surprised, bro. I'm surprised that's where we wanted to go today. Yeah, I genuinely wasn't expecting that, like, at all. Not at all. Shouldn't be stalling there, though. That's pretty insane. So, I mean, if we're gonna possibly be bullish today, do we come up here? Nah, fam. Nah, fam, we don't. We don't come up there. I really want to see that draw get taken. I really want to see that high get taken. Just for my mental sanity, just in case price wants to come back down and inverse this. Because if we come back down here and inverse this, we're probably going to head to this sell side low. Probably going to head to this sell side liquidity. More than likely going to run this LRL. More than likely going to take out relative equal lows. But I really want to see these equal highs get taken out. I kind of don't want to short without that high being taken out. Because now that's a great draw on liquidity. Relative equal highs. We should do it on this leg right here. Baby Chief, do it. Should do it. Let me check if there's news today. What's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, yeah. Today's Wednesday. So I didn't realize we had 8:30 news at 8:30. See if there's a data wick or anything. Okay, well, that provides a lot of insight. This is a data wick right here. So, okay, that makes a lot more sense. There's a data wick. I didn't check if there was news. We probably could have caught something if we would have checked if there was a data wick. Probably could have took those continuation buys up there. But price is coming down. Price is coming down. Makes me feel a little bit better knowing that we did take a data wick, that we took our drawn liquidity that we wanted. Did leave equal highs above, however. We did leave equal highs above. Two conflicting draws on liquidity. This is where we have to have some knowledge, and this is where we have to be able to go against our bias, my guy, because we're in between two conflicting draws on liquidity. We have almost perfect equal highs above, perfect equal highs below. We have to wait. We have to. There's too much opportunity that if price comes down here, we run this LRL, and then we come back up, or we might inverse this gap, which might tap us into the 4 minute. We might dig into the 4 minute a little bit more. And then we want to take out these relative equal highs, man. We got to wait. We have to. You have to wait. And if anybody took these freaking shorts right here, I know there is at least one person in the world who did. Okay, fam, what's going on? Hold on, let me redo that. Restart that because this tripping. Okay. There was somebody in the world, right? There was 100% somebody in the world who took these shorts and did something like that. Uh-oh. Let's go back to M&Q. Don't want that mistake again, do we? Nope. So I just know somebody in the world took these shorts, saw LRR below, saw relative equal lows below, and did something like this and got wrecked just now. I know it. I probably would have taken this short back in the day, back in my heyday. I probably would have taken this short. So let's go ahead and start pumping out content so we don't have to sit here all day pumping out content after our trading day's over. And then we'll mark out this data wick for the culture. Nah, fam, we gotta wait, fam. Have to wait, bro. Price is too indecisive right here, bro. We gotta.
It's the Roth IRA. It's sick as fuck. You just eat chicken and rice for 50 years, and then you wake up, your cock doesn't work. You have zero life experience. But there's a badass large number on your phone, and it's tax-free. It's the Roth IRA. Oh, bro.
Cash grabber. I can post an instant from my phone now. I just know there's some noob out there that took this short. I just know it. This is something that I would do back when I first started trading. This is 100% a trade I would have taken and then would have wondered why I got smoked in 1 minute. Probably like 45 seconds, 30 seconds. You guys got smoked on this short. Problem is, you guys are trying to take a trade in between two conflicting draws on liquidity. This is something that is a major red flag. This is something that you do not want to do. No matter how bad I want shorts right now, I absolutely have to wait for one of these draws on liquidity to be taken out first. Take every loss as a lesson and apply it. And try not to do the same crap again. And try not to do the same thing again tomorrow, for the love of God. For the love of God. I know somebody took this. Just hiding it from the world, but you can never hide it from yourself, fam. That's the problem, bro. These niggas will hide their trades from the world, bro, but they can't hide it from themselves, bro. That's why I try to post everything, man. You can't hide these losses from the world because you know about them in your head. You know about them. You know. And I told you, I'm like, bro, you can't short here, bro. Yes, we took out the data wick. Yes. Now look, we are in a evening star. I have the chart here somewhere. I don't know what this is called. Let me see, because I have it somewhere. I used to know all of these patterns. I forgot now because I don't use them. We are in an ascending triangle. This is an ascending triangle. Oh, bull flag. That's what it is. We're in a bull flag right now. We're in a bull flag. So right now we're showing bull flag. And we're just waiting to break out of the flag. That's all. Literally have LRL above, LRL below. Excuse me. Now the interesting thing is that we do have this LRL above. We could look for an entry here. Maybe if we come down into that 5-minute gap, maybe come down into this 4-minute or something, whatever the case may be, we have some nice draws to get us higher and some nice draws to get us lower. Now we have another stack of relative equal lows along with LRL generating to get us down to this 4-minute gap. Then we have LRL to get us through the 4-minute gap. Then we have relative equal lows as a target, and then we could continue to sizzle off down on the sell side for the rest of the day. That's the idea. That is the idea. I'm starting to really like how this is setting out. Okay. Well, finally took out that draw. Finally took out the draw. Now we have nice lows for us to run. My goodness, my computer is bugging, bro. I'm gonna have to restart it today. I don't know what's going on with this thing. All right. Either way, have this fair value gap right there. Now let's see what price is potentially targeting, however, so we can make sure, we fully diminished our run. Really no buys within here. I mean, you could have took this, this 2-minute, I guess. 2-minute until like maybe a 30-second inverse. Not really sure about. Do you have an alley up there? If we made relative equal highs, that's another draw on liquidity that we have to wait to be taken out. Don't want to be shorting with equal highs above. So, like to see price run these equal highs first. Kind kind of have to see it. Yeah. Kind of have to see price run it. After price runs it, then we can inverse it. So got this 5 minute gap written out. So we'll map out that 5 minute gap. And then we'll see what happens. So if we don't reverse after this, if we don't reverse after taking this out, it's very clear that we're going to be bullish. Taking out every buy side draw. Doesn't seem like there's any more high probability draws higher. No, there's not. Have this IFVG right here. We have this FVG, fair value gap. Can either target there, or we could target so that LRL gets ran, or those equal lows. All I got to say is we got options. Have some nice LRL. So let's see how we fare. See if we can get us a nice V shape. Get us a nice V shape. This looks really solid, honestly. Like we could just target these lows right here. Just patience, bruh. Just patience. We're gonna do it. We just gotta wait, man. Just gotta wait a second. Let's make sure this is the highest time frame inversion. Might have a 2 minute. Do have a 2 minute, but I'd rather wait on the 1 minute just because it is a more prominent gap. So all I got to say is we got options. It's moving a little slow, but I do still like what it's looking like. You know what I'm saying? I do still like the setup right now. I do still like this setup, especially with the way ES is looking. ES is looking really solid. Probably going to inverse it here. Edge. Imagine. See, like, we already inversed a 2 minute. I can see why I wanted to wait for this 1 minute to inverse. Because this 1 minute was more of a prominent fair value gap, which is what I wanted to see. Let's see if you would have taken this 2 minute if you get wrecked or not. I still believe in these shorts, so I still do. We are in the macro now. It's not really good that, this is happening during the macro, however. We definitely need to see some quick flip here. Some quick flip here just to ensure that, 10 a.m. is going to draw us lower. For in the 950 macro, we're starting to continue to go higher. That kind of tells me that maybe we're not bearish today. I don't even like this setup as much anymore. Every minute that goes by, the less I like it. I already inversed this 1 minute gap, so yeah, if we end up taking out this high, bro. If this 2 minute fails, if this 2 minute short fails, I'll need to review my conditions on shorting. For sure. Definitely need to review my conditions on shorting. Are generating some more. It's not really the best, honestly, but this is the longest I've worked in like 2 weeks. The longest I've worked in about 2 weeks, man. I mean, this is exactly why I said we would rather wait for this 1 minute to inverse rather than this 2 minute. And most of the time I do take shorts before, the candle inverses, But that's when I have a high probability draw on liquidity and when price is moving fast. There's so many things I could talk about in today's videos, which I will be posting. Like, you guys will literally sit here and watch me make these videos, however, but it's just interesting to see, like, you know, discretion and knowledge about the market definitely helps you, because if I didn't have this knowledge, I would have just been in a losing trade right now. I would still be in it, but like I would need a miracle for me not to get stopped out here. Okay, I would have got stopped out there. Okay. The highest time frame inverse is not always going to help you. Highest time frame inverse is not always going to help you. I need to say something to rage bait people or something. This is exactly why the highest time frame inverse. Man, zooted off this bad thing I recruited. I get mad zooted off this bad thing I recruited. Alright, start making some content, boys. I get mad zooted off this bad thing I recruited. I really just be winging these videos though, bro. I have no idea what I'm about to talk about. I know what I want to talk about. I have no idea how I'm going to word it or what I'm even going to say. So we're going to see what I come up with. This is exactly why the highest time frame inverse does not always work in your favor. Today we had a 2-minute IVG. I get mad zooted off got this bad thing I recruited. And if you're looking for shorts today, I don't blame you. But let me tell you exactly why taking this 2-minute IVG was not in your favor today. And you should have been looking at the 1-minute time frame to get an entry. Now, just to put things as simple in layman terms as possible, look how big the 1-minute IVG versus the 2-minute. Take a look at the 2-minute again. This 1-minute IVG, in my opinion, is much more stronger versus the small 2-minute fair value gap. So it takes little to nothing and a lot less energy from price action to be able to inverse this 2-minute gap versus inversing this large 1-minute gap. Where else do I go from this, chat? Where do I go from this? Where else do I go? I know it's all discretionary. The more time you spend in the markets, the more you'll begin to notice these things. So, apply this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If there's, I'm yapping again. So these niggas don't give a fuck. This is exactly why the highest time frame inverse. Let me see what I said again. Versus 2-minute gap versus inversing this large 1-minute gap. Hold on. BG, in my opinion, is much more stronger versus this small 2-minute fair value gap. So it takes little to nothing and a lot less energy from price action to be able to inverse this 2-minute gap versus inversing this large 1-minute gap. Okay. This is exactly why the highest time frame inverse. Why you don't always wait for the highest time frame inverse. Does not always work in your favor. Okay. Pretty clear the market is going to be Mr. Poopy Butthole today. We wanted shorts. Shorts, in my opinion, were supposed to happen at least after we took out, especially after we took out these highs right here, after we took out the data high. There's a chance somebody caught this inversion up higher, did something like this if they were expecting higher prices today. Boom, stop loss there, targeting data highs. That's a nice little setup, right? Excuse me. But for me, I really wanted shorts. Shorts look beautiful, but price action just hasn't given it to me at the exact time that I would have wanted it to happen. So now it's lower probability. We wanted 10 a.m. to deliver us there, 950 macro to deliver us there, but that never happened. So, yeah. It's 10 a.m. now, starting to get a reversal. Maybe we could just, click the button short. Maybe we could do something like that, and then that short will actually probably work out with the CISD and everything. That short will probably work. I get mad zooted. I got this bad thing I recruited. Reversal directly at 10 a.m. targeting AR. Let's see if that works. Okay, this is the trade I have in. Obviously not taking this, fam, but this is what we got. Yeah, I'm literally that would literally be just like a shot in the dark, just kind of hoping that 10 a.m. provides high of day. But we're gonna get off of here, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.